Peterbilt Mike here, and welcome back to the vlog. Today, I'm gonna wash Kenny. Yeah, it warmed up outside, and I think we're gonna give him a bath. And a bath. Not a bath, but a bath. Because it's warm. So warm. Wore a fun shirt today, because you know what? I'm a fun guy. Not a fun guy, but a fun guy. And you know what? I don't know if you guys are tired of Kenny. Lord knows I'm not, but we're gonna get low and slow back together. We're getting onto the windshield because he's still, you know what? I set him aside and I got kind of carried away with Kenny. So we got to get on him because you know what? I need more room in my shop. And the best way to get more room is to kick a truck outside. And low and slow is hands down the longest truck in here. And look what we got in here. Andrea's got her Jeep in here. She wanted to melt it off. So while I was snow blowing this morning, she took advantage. And now I got a wet spot. There's a wet spot on my floor. I was going to go the other way, but I chose not to. But you know what? Being that I don't have drains, this is how I deal with my wet spots. First, take your genuine Peterbilt gloves and hang them up on your rack. Then, take your shop vac, turn it on, and suck up the water. Now, one of the beauty benefits about this shop vac is it's got a pump. Yep. Turn that on, flip this little valve, and it starts pumping water. Look at that. Beautiful. So one of the things I did that I did before this so you would get instant gratification, because at the end of the day, we all like instant gratification, and I'm no different, is I put some JB Weld, I know, Mike's favorite fix-all, and I kind of spit a little bit there, on Kenny's dash. So let's see how he looks. Did I do good? Did I do bad? We're about to find out. Before you guys get too freaked out, well, I'll just show you so you can get freaked out if you want to. No, it's okay. It's better than it looks. I basically just tied up the panels so that they wouldn't, wouldn't get in the way. And I used some metal tape to hold the panels in place. Used some metal tape on the bottom to hold the JB Weld up, and I used brake and parts cleaner to clean any oils off the back side. So let's see what it looks like now. Dun dun dun, dun dun dun. Can you see it? I can. You can still see that there is a crack, but it actually looks pretty dang good, I think. I think that looks pretty dang good. You know, considering that it was completely bust apart. And this is like sturdy, real sturdy. I don't think I'll be able to pull the tape off the back. Oh, maybe. Oh, look at that. Of course, I had 2 layers of tape. So there's 1 layer of tape. And this layer. And realistically, I don't even care if the tape stays, although it is conductive, which if you have a wire short out, it's nice if everything's plastic. So, but I think that's pretty dang good. Perfect? Well, perfect is a, let's just face it, this isn't Mike's perfect garage, so. But I like that. I like it. And this part is underneath, so as long as my panel clears, I can trim that up. And the other one I did is over here. Now I used the vice grips to hold it in place. Use some tape on the outside. Oh yeah. Now this one, the threaded insert came out, and when I had it in there, it wanted to spread this gap. So I popped it out so that I could get this crack as close together. And I tell you, that sucker is tight now. I am very pleased. Peel the tape off the inside. Yeah. Mike's a happy camper. Let's finish peeling this off. Ah, look at that. This one is like uber smooth. That makes me happy. I don't know if we can see in there. Let's try. Let's try. Can you guys see? Here, that's my fix. So yeah, I'm happy with that. This corner, still buggered. Buggered with a capital B. One of the things I'm not happy about is that other JB Weld that I used. It actually moved. So now I've got a big line there. You can see that. And I'm not really thrilled about that. So I don't know if I can break it or make it. And when I say break it, I mean break the JB Weld loose, because it doesn't have the highest tensile strength, that stuff. And that was the putty stuff I used. So not thrilled about that. So I might try and fix it. But for now, we're going to fire Kenny up, take him outside, give him a bath, because it's warmed up and I'm tired of looking at dirty stacks. And you know what? I shouldn't have left him dirty with those dirty stacks. So I'm just going to throw the stacks back together and do that. You know, take him outside. We'll finish the dash later. But lots of time for that. First time Kenny's been outside in weeks. He's a little smoky, but you know what? Those old Cummins, that's what they do. Look at him. Yeah. He's a little dirty though. Need to give him a bath, give him a polish. But first things first, we'll take him for a drive. Well, what do you think of the interior of Kenny, guys? While he's out in the light, the daylight, makes such a difference. We've got the black panel. I've got my new backup camera system. We've got all these buttons. I just have to get some grills for those speakers. I turned the red lights on for fun. I got old the bear there. He's a little sleepy. And I gotta get some sheets for that mattress so it looks better. But yeah, look at the dash. It's looking better. I gotta fix this part, but we're gonna test this to make sure the brake valves don't leak. Excuse me. And we got the heater going. Our fans work. Look at that. Just absolutely fantastic. Be kind of nice if they were on a switch that you could reach closer, but it's not bad. So anyways, guys, let's go take them for a rip. That my maxi button doesn't leak anymore. You know the beauty of having a truck that's only 19 feet long? You can hack a nut in the middle of the highway. They say can't be done. We're gonna rev our old Cummins and make some shit. interior, Kenny drives great. Did it make any difference to driving with the interior? Absolutely. He's not as echoey. And my dash valve doesn't leak. And look at that. Like, that just looks amazing. It doesn't look all, well, let's face it. It doesn't look like it's unfinished. So we've got the interior in. It looks amazing. Now we're gonna give him a bath. And the doors are opening better too. I don't know if you guys noticed that. We got the bear sitting there, holding the fort down. I need to get another one of those panels for my CB. Get some more blue buttons, but yeah. Kenny's looking fine. So anyways, I'm gonna dig out the hose and wash them because it's warmed up to about, well, I don't know, I think it's -4 or 5. So you know what? In my books, that's warm enough to give him a bath. Look at that, guys. Kenny is clean and he is looking fine. I really should have washed him a long time ago, but when it's -30, that's a little too cold to wash him outside. And I could have washed him inside, but then I got to vacuum up all the water. But man alive, does he ever look better clean. Look at those wheels. They're not polished yet, but man, way better than it looked before. My gosh. I have to say, I have to eat a little crow because I should have done this a long time ago. Hey, that kind of rhymes. I should have done this a long time ago, so I'm gonna eat a little bit of crow. But looking fine. You know what? Kenny needs a lot of work still, but he's coming together. Considering that less than a year ago, he was sitting in a yard with garbage all over him, trees growing through him, didn't run, and look at him now, running, driving, and looking fine. And that aluminum brightener that I use, because you guys, sorry about the wind. Whew, maybe I should go inside for this. But anyways, the aluminum brightener, if you guys are asking about it, this is what I've got. It's non-etching, brushless aluminum cleaner, polish, and surface pacifier. TCI 503 HD product identifier. Yada, yada, yada. Known to cause cancer in the state of California. Actually, I don't know. Probably. Everything causes cancer in the state of California. But that's what we use, the non-etching acid. Now, if you do get some of that stuff, make sure you use a respirator, especially if you're not in a well-ventilated area. I didn't use one because the wind's blowing a little bit, so I got well ventilation. I got well ventilation. But anyways, I'm gonna put Kenny inside, and yeah, that's the non-etch acid we use. So next thing is to polish them, and I got some 3/16 bolts, so maybe I can put the grill emblem in. Maybe not, but let's get him inside because it's getting cold now. And Andrea's Jeep still making a mess, but it's drying out. So you know what they say, happy wife, happy life. So I'm gonna have to shuffle it though, because she kind of parked it in the middle, and it could be, you know, I'm not gonna tell her that, but, and she probably won't watch this video either. And if she does, I love you, honey. Much better. I got some stuff to polish these wheels, so we're gonna try that. And you know what? Even though I kind of made these tanks a little milky, it's cleaned up pretty good with that non-etch acid. Sorry about that. It's too bad he's got Peterbilt wheels. Even Kenny wants to be a Peterbilt. And one of the things that I've noticed, a Peterbilt is a lot more comfortable than a Kenworth. I know, you're saying, Mike, you're Peterbilt Mike, of course you're gonna say that. But I also have a Kenworth. And driving them both, I kind of like driving low and slow. I like the horsepower in Kenny right now. And I mean, he's not bad. I sat in the passenger seat, hands down, Peterbilt passenger seat in the Cabover, better than the Kenworth. With that new seat there, especially me, I'm like, Sardinian. I mean, it's cozy. I mean, it's not terrible, but the Pete's got more room, not gonna lie, and it's comfy. I'm telling you, the Pete's comfy. But you know what? Kenny's looking good. Really happy with the way he turned out. And I should rephrase that. The way he's turning out. I picked up some 3/16 bolts, so I'm gonna put the piece in here that I have and see if I can do that before I have to pick kids up from work. Because this is ugly. You guys all agree it's ugly. So we need to fix that. And I got someone coming over to give me a quote on paint. Which one, you ask? I don't know. We'll see which one's cheaper to paint. I might have to take the cab off one to do it too, so we'll see what happens. But alrighty. Right down there, those 4 huck bolt holes are where I'm gonna put these little 3/16 bolts. So I'm using a magnet. Not just a hat rack. Huh. There's the old huck bolt. I got hucks, or I should say I have huck bolts for this, but I gotta borrow a huck gun and peel the grill off and everything to get it ready for that. But in the meantime, I've got these little 3/16 machine screws that we're gonna give Kenny a bit of a nose. Give him a nose job. There. Now, on this side, famous last words, I can get, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, this excites me. I mean, it should be huck bolts, but at this stage of the game, just to give him some identity back, this going through here, this plastic washer, which I'm sure there was one for the other side, but it's broken and gone. So I'm just going to use a regular washer. And this so happens to be the same size as the dash bolts. Put that up in there, go through there. I swear it'd be good if you had small hands. Not Gorilla Man hands. There. That's what I was afraid of. So it doesn't hit these bolts. I'm gonna go get my little ratchet to tighten that up. Now, one of the things I did over the Christmas break is I bought some impact sockets for my 3/8 driver. Now, this is of course my impact screwing driver, but I wanted to use it because I have a bunch of extensions, and every time you use an extension, it kind of makes it a little wiggly, so I could kind of get up in there. I don't want to do it too tight, because they are only 3/16 little bolts. Oh, dang it. Dang it! Now this grill piece is not perfectly centered. So, it is what it is. There. Now, I wonder if I could massage that over with the hammer. Because there's not much clear, like it looks centered, but it's just touching by a little bit. I know this kind of clamps in. I'm gonna try it. Don't hate me, but I'm gonna try it. Now this is a little piece of lead. It's actually wheel weights from when we did tires. And why I'm using lead, well, it was there and I was looking for aluminum or a block of wood, is it won't mar the chrome. I don't think that's going to go nicely. But yeah, see how the lead squishes like on my one car. If you go to Mike's garage, they use a lead hammer to put the knockoffs on, so it doesn't hurt chrome. Who knew? So that's not moving. Well, that's just annoying. So close. Yeah, the other thing I have is this, which is the holder that goes right there. Now, this also needs to hook on here. Now, somebody had drilled this out, so I got two ugly holes there. And then I got to thinking, what if I put a stainless steel screw in there to hold it? And nobody would be none the wiser, except for you guys, because, you know, you guys watch the channel. So I'm gonna try that. These are stainless steel screws. Screw them into this aluminum to hold it, just so it looks better. For now, until we get the bug and this, and maybe change out the grill piece, because this grill piece is not great. I don't know where you get them. Maybe get them re-chromed. I don't know. I'm gonna get my driver, bit driver. All right, I got my bit driver. This is either gonna work fantastic and I'll be like, oh, this is such a great idea, or it won't. But at the end of the day, it's gonna look better. We need to put it in drill power mode. Actually, let's put it on 16. Because drill power mode might break Mike's wrist. Probably not. Might hurt though, or be uncomfortable. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Ha! Oh. Just like I planned it that way. You know what? I think that's pretty darn good. I just have to say so myself. Mike, good job. Now, a block of wood? I need a little block of wood because we need to massage this. I know what you're thinking, Mike. I like massages. I almost fell over. Oh, I got pressure treated wood. It's broken. That way, it's not gonna rot. I know you don't care. So what I'm gonna do is, this isn't quite, well, yeah, that's what I want to do. That was a little more than I wanted. Gosh, tell ya. Oh, but it fits better. Oh, that was exactly what I wanted. Look at that. needs a little oven. Now, all I need is an emblem. Well, actually, let's face it, we need a lot more than just an emblem, but I wonder what I could put there in the meantime. Hold that thought. Ta-da! Peterbilt Mike! I mean, it's a Kenworth, but even a Kenworth would like a little bit of class now and again. You know, it doesn't really suit it. I mean, it kind of suits it, but do you think I get shot with balls of my own doo-doo for having a Peterbilt emblem on a Kenworth? What do you guys think? Should I leave it? I gotta stand back and look at it to get the full effect. All right, standing back. Oh yeah, that looks terrible. It really does look terrible. Doesn't fit the bill at all. But, all jokes aside, gotcha. This might be a good thumbnail. Maybe not. What do you think? What about this? A crooked KW. This is off a 1960 something W900 A model, or maybe it's just a W9. What came before a W9 A model? I don't know. But anyways, it was fun. I could put it here. And then just put Mike. No, in all honesty, I could cut this and make it work, but I really don't want to do that. Or I can make a little bracket so that it sits out. Now the question is, if it sits out like that, would it look stupid? And I mean, this is basically until we can get a proper piece for here, and because I'm not taking the one off of K2. K2 keeps his bug, but Kenny's getting his own bug. But the hard part, need the grill piece right there and an emblem. The emblem's really actually easy to get. You could go to Kenworth and pay $4 billion for one, because I'm pretty sure that's how much they cost. Maybe I could get one at the Wreckers. Here's an idea. What if I get a custom plaque that says, Kenny? Or do this and put, Kenny. You know what, I'm kind of liking this. I can make a little bracket to just space it out. I mean, it'd be nice if it was in a little bit closer, but I don't want to completely wreck it. And I mean, it's like 3D. I could put LED lights behind it and have it glow. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think. Then what you do is this is a rubber post, or this is actually a rubber washer, but you have a metal post so that it pushes in there, so it's like holds it, and then flip, flip. So what do you guys think? Should I try and put the crooked Kenworth? Should I try and put the crooked Kenworth emblem on from a vintage Kenworth? Or should I give Kenny some class? Turn him into a Peterbilt. Look at that. Kenny's spitting off there. He's like, I don't want it. Oh, there we go. But anyways, guys, that's it for me tonight. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Cheers. Crooked Kenny. Kenny's a little crooked. He's a little crooked. I think he's been drinking. Maybe I've been drinking. What time is it? Oh yeah, I gotta go pick up the kid because she's off in 10 minutes.